Hello, welcome to Love Your Body, Love Your Life. My name is Jenna. I am the author of the book titled Love Your Body, Love Your Life. You can find my book on Amazon and on barnesandnoble.com. And soon enough, I'm going to be I'm working on an online course right now based on my book. So you guys can stay tuned for that. So today I'm solo. I've been trying to get a guest on that's a skincare expert because I thought it'd be kind of fun to have skincare tips from an expert right before Christmas, but everybody is booked and busy and it's holiday season. So I thought, why not come on and share some of my skincare routine and products that I use and some tools that I've been using that I've seen a difference in my skin for like a good year. So I'm going to be sharing everything I use, you guys, like cleansers, toners, serums, moisturizers, some devices that I've found that have really worked. And also I'm going to be sharing some homemade tips that I've done. I still do them. I actually used to do them more, but I thought I would share some homemade like stuff that you can find in your kitchen for people that are kind of on a budget or people that find that some skincare products maybe break them out. Some people are really sensitive in their skin. So you'll be surprised that some items in your kitchen actually work really well on the skin. So I'm going to be sharing some of that. So the way I look at skin, before we get into everything, the way I look at skin is I look at it like I have my main staples, and then I will have like a boost every now and again. So I have my main staples that I do every day, and then I will like add in like some sort of boost, some sort of serum or a new product that I've learned about or a new face mask or something like that. So it's kind of the way you would look at exercise or diet even, where you do your main routine if you're exercising, and then to break it up, you add in like a muscle, like more muscle toning or a different class, or I don't know, whatever, spin cycle if you don't do spin cycle every day. Or if you want to relate it to food, maybe you eat something every single day that you love, maybe like a green salad that you love, but every now and again you break it up and you have I don't know, maybe all vegetable salad or a quinoa salad or something like that. So it's kind of the way I look at my skincare routine. So I have these main products, and then every now and again I'll throw something in that will regenerate my skin, I feel. And the reason why I share that is because, well, a couple reasons. Because I feel like just like the body inside and outside, so exercise, diet, our skin gets complacent, right? We get complacent in what we do every day, and we need to give it a boost, give it something different, try something different every now and again. So I'm going to show you guys all of that, and we'll get into like what I do. I'm going to start with my main staple, and then I'll bring in like what I do every once in a while. And I've been kind of like gathering these products for a good 2 years, because that's 2 years ago I got really like obsessive about skin, because I don't want I've not done Botox or filler or anything like that yet, right? And I'm trying to delay that as much as possible, or maybe not even do it at all. I'm not sure. I haven't decided honestly how I feel about that kind of stuff, like Botox and fillers. If anybody that knows me well knows that I am more like on the organic side of things. So organic wellness, organic food, that kind of thing. So my point is that 2 years ago, I got really obsessed because I just want to put off doing any kind of thing, any kind of medical like um injections. So anyways, we had a question. How often should you give this boost? Okay. I feel like, I don't know, maybe kind of listen to your gut on that. I do it every time I feel like, if I'm looking in the mirror and I feel like my skin, if I'm not happy with what I'm seeing, like I feel like maybe looks a little bit more sluggish, or I haven't been sleeping enough, or paying attention to what I eat. So I think that would be my question on that. How often should you give this a boost? Would be just kind of whenever you feel like your skin is looking lethargic, or you're feeling lethargic, or you just need to feel like you want to give yourself a boost, maybe stay home one night and give yourself a face mask for fun. Um, Sometimes it's fun just to have like a girly night and just put on your favorite show and put on a face mask and drink some really warm tea, especially right now, like the holidays, and it's cold. You kind of want to like be bundled up in a blanket. So, anyways, I say give yourself a boost whenever you feel that's needed. And that's kind of like preference. Maybe once a week you can do it, or just kind of do what I do, and I go with what I feel. If I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling today, so I better give myself a mask tonight or something. So anyways, yeah. So getting back to the where was I going with this? Where was I going? I was talking about food and the exercise and how it kind of relates to skincare. So I think I'll start there, because I feel like first and foremost, good skin comes from a good diet, right? You guys, good diet, good sleep. Um, it's a lifestyle. It's not just what you put on your skin. I mean, that's just kind of like what I was talking about. Like, even if I decided to do Botox and filler, I can't just rely on Botox and filler to have good skin. It has to be my lifestyle. So I think that that's one thing I want to kind of touch on before we get into the actual products. So I'll share this story. So I was actually in Palm Springs about, I don't know, 2.5 weeks ago with a really good friend of mine. I've known her since seventh grade, and I hadn't seen her in a long time. And she invited me to go to her house in Palm Springs, or I call it Palm Springs. It's actually right near Palm Springs, whatever. I always get it wrong. So we drive, almost like 2 hours to get there, and we stop for lunch. And again, she's my friend since seventh grade. So I've known her for a long, long time. She's one of my besties. And we just don't get to see each other often because, we live different lives. She's married. I'm single. I live by the beach. She lives like San Gabriel Valley, which is an hour drive from here. And so we get to connect 2 weeks ago, or 2.5 weeks ago. And we're in Palm Springs and we're having lunch. And she says to me, she's like, why do you eat this way? She's like, is it because of weight loss, or like why? And I was kind of like, I kind of like giggled inside, because I was thinking to myself, what kind of way do I eat? But I know I like post a lot of what I make for like food on my Instagram. So, and most of it is healthy. It looks healthy. I eat a lot of greens. I eat a lot of fish, eggs, like, so I didn't even ask her like, why did you ask that question? I just kind of immediately thought in my head, well, she sees my Instagram post and she's probably thinking I do this for weight loss, which I don't. And so I immediately said, okay, this was my answer to her. I said, I really don't diet, but these are the 4 things that I try to stay away from. And I'm going to share them with you. So the things that I try to stay away from, they're just 4 things: sugar, gluten, flour, and dairy. And I feel like those are the 4 culprits that take a toll on the body with weight, if you're trying to balance out, and with skin and with energy. So it's sugar, gluten, flour, and dairy. Those are the 4 things that I try to not ingest. But other than that, I eat everything. I eat carbs, I eat meat, like red meat, I eat fish, I eat rice. I do eat bread, but I get a gluten-free bread. Um, I eat fat. I actually feel like fat is actually really good for you. I put butter in my coffee if I do drink coffee, which is not often. Um, let's see. I eat everything, you guys. I don't eat fast food. I'm not like a fast foodie. Um, and what else? Oh, I had another question come in. I'm not a fast foodie. I don't drink alcohol. If I do, I'll have like a little, like a half a glass. Um, trust me, Jenna loves to eat meat. I don't even know who that is, but whatever. Okay. Um, anyways, yeah, so I don't drink alcohol. If I do drink alcohol, I'll have like a half a glass only because I'm such a lightweight. Okay. But and I'm normally driving, so I don't drink and drive. Um anyway, so I kind of want to stay on this little food journey for just a little bit because it's taken me a while to get to where I'm at right now with my relationship with food, if I'm honest. Um I used to I used to eat for weight loss. I used to eat to be thin and look at a number on the scale, which would validate me. Okay. So I'll give you a little bit of my food journey with that. So I went through a stage where I was a raw foodist. I did that for 3 months. And basically it's nothing over 118 degrees. I did not eat anything over 118 degrees. Um, and that's considered a raw foodie. Um, and it was work, you guys. It was a lot of work. I I I basically prepared my food in a food mixer. I would bake like breads under 118 degrees. It was just a lot of work. I was married at the time, so my ex-husband obviously didn't eat the way I was eating. So I would have to make 2 meals, one for him, one for me. And looking back, it probably took a toll on my marriage at some point, like he's probably like over it. But the reason why, and I feel like I should share this, the reason why I got on the raw food kick is because I was modeling at the time and I was asked to be a model in a raw food book. And this woman, I met her at a convention. She was writing this raw food book and she asked me to be a model in her book. And I was like, wow, I had never heard about raw food. So it interested me. It caught my interest. And so she invited me over to her home in Santa Monica, where she made me this beautiful raw food lunch with fresh juice, like a whole sandwich, which was like really good. Okay. It was me, her, which I hardly knew, and she had some monk over. She had some monk over to for our lunch date. Okay. So it was us three, ate with a monk and her. And so like I was like, oh my God, I felt like I was in this new club, right? This new raw foodie club. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm hooked. I'm doing this. Yes, I'll be your model in your book. And I want to walk the talk and I'm gonna be raw foodie, right? So I really I went, I'm like, I was all in. I was all in for 3 months and I was this raw food person. And I will tell you guys that at the time it worked for me. Okay. Like skin wise. Okay. What do you mean by raw food? So raw food means nothing cooked over 118 degrees. So basically I would eat a lot of salads, a lot of um, hummus, um, like there was like wraps that I would make with like what is it called? The seaweed wraps. Um, what else? I would do a lot of juicing, a lot of fruit. Oh my God, I was eating so much fruit. So yeah, that's what I mean by raw food. That question came in, and I don't mean to like, let's see, how can people learn about the relationship with foods? Um, and I know this is supposed to be a skincare like show, so I will get to that. How can learn you guys, I don't know, like that question. I feel like it's a journey. Your relationship with food is a journey. Like you got to get honest. You got to get really honest with yourself and ask yourself if why are you eating the foods that you eat? You know, I'm being honest with my journey. Like at this time when I was this raw food and I was modeling raw foodie and I was modeling, I was getting on the scale every day. I didn't have a good relationship with food because I was eating to stay at a certain number on the scale. And that's not healthy. Okay. It's not healthy. I had energy just because I feel like, it was years ago. So just the body can take a toll in your younger years. Um, you know, and then looking back, I had energy because maybe because I was in fight or flight a lot. A lot of times if you're dieting, you don't feel like solid in your body. You don't feel calm. You don't feel relaxed. You're like in this fight or flight mode. So, anyways, I hope that answered that question of how can people learn how can people learn their relationship with foods? So, anyways, what can we do to now what foods to do? What can we do to know what foods do what for or against us? A lot of googling. That's one thing that the raw food did teach me is that I did so much googling on the enzymes in food and what happens when you cook food. There's so much to learn. Good vitamins, good minerals. And anyways, so back to my journey on raw food. Okay. Um, that was me. Okay. Then my body started to get cold. Okay. It started to get cold. And so I switched to veganism. And I did that vegan for a couple years. And that really, that worked for me for a good, I don't know, almost 5 years. I was a vegan. So no meat, no fish, just all vegan food. But it actually warmed my body up and I was still liking my results, where the way my clothes fit, everything. And then I started to slowly introduce eggs and fish back in my diet. And so we can get onto the skincare part of this. I will just leave it at that. After that, I just started eating everything. And now I eat everything, you guys. I eat carbs, I eat rice, I eat meat, like I said in the beginning. So I feel good now. I do not step on the scale to see what number I'm at every day. I feel good in my clothes. I have energy. Um, I just feel good. I feel good. I'm not like worrying about like, I don't know, gaining a pound. And that is so, it's like a relief. It's like your mind can focus on other things that you want to create. And that's a whole other conversation that if anybody's interested, you DM me and I'm happy to talk about that conversation around, you know, food disorders or eating disorders, because I know that at one point my mind was disordered around food. And it can go there easily if I'm triggered or if I'm stressed or something like that. So anyways, that's kind of my little food journey in a nutshell. I will get to sharing uh, show and tell here on my so like I said, I do main staples and then I do boosters and then I do some tools. Okay. So I'm going to start with my main staples here. So I have my little bag of tricks, you guys. So I might look away from the camera. So some of my main staples are a hyaluronic cleansing balm, and it's Babor, Babor. So there's two particular lines that I use as my main staples. They're Babor, Babor, and Arcana, Arcona. So Babor Hyaluronic Cleansing Balm is one of my staples. And hyaluronic is probably going to be said a lot in this little part of the program here, because that I feel is a game changer, hyaluronic acid. Okay. So then I go to Arcana Cranberry Toner. I don't have the cap. It's like I use it all the time. Okay. So it's Arcana Toner, Cranberry Toner. I love this stuff, you guys. It smells so good. It's cranberry. It's like, I don't know, it's refreshing. So I love this. But I also love this little spritzer too. And this is an all natural rose water and collagen peptides. It's Alteya is the brand, Altea. So rose water and collagen peptides with hyaluronic acid. So one of these things, either I tone or I just spray the tone, this little mist. Then or I do just a normal rose water spritzer on my face. This is like, oh my God, this is so good. This smells really good. It's rose water, and it's just, you can just put this in your like gym bag or like have it in your purse. They sell like a smaller version. I love this. It's hypoallergenic. There's no dyes, no alcohol, and it's really good. It says reawakens for skin and mood, which I feel is true, because it's like anytime again, if I need a boost, I'll just spritz this on my face, and I love it. Okay. So that's kind of like then a moisturizer. So my moisturizer for my staples, it kind of depends. I go back and forth. Sometimes I do an all natural like moisturizer, and I just use castor oil, plain castor oil. This stuff is pretty thick, so I wouldn't do it in the morning. I would just do it at night for moisturizer. But sometimes I just do that at night. And the other thing that I'm into right now, which is new, so I can't say authentically that I have a lot of results from, but it's whipped tallow balm. So it feels really good on the skin. It's tallow, and it's rich in vitamins A, D, E, K, and B1. So I love this. It smells really good too. You can buy it on Amazon. This was $11. I always do a vitamin C on my face. So I do a youth serum by Arcana. It's vitamin C. I always do that in the morning. So by the way, you guys, I only cleanse in the morning. I don't cleanse at night. So in the morning, I just do a vitamin C, coconut oil in the morning. So I literally wake up, I put coconut oil on my face, I rub it to wake up my face. That's it. I shower. I like a warm washcloth. I take off the coconut oil. I put a vitamin C on my moisturizer and my makeup. That's it. I do not cleanse. Another one of my staples that I love that I wanted to share is Replenix Sun Care. This is the SPF 50, which I wear every day. This has green tea in it, hyaluronic acid, and caffeine. And I love, you guys, I love this stuff. Love, love, love. This is like amazing. This game changer right here. Before my makeup, I do this, and it plumps up the skin, and it gives you the SPF that you need. So even it's tinted a little bit. So on days that I don't wear makeup, I just wear this and lip gloss maybe, and I'm good to go. What else? Oh, I wanted to share this other cleanser. Again, I only cleanse at night. This is a white tea purifying cleanser by Arcana. And if you don't I like a lot of moisture on my skin, so that's why I get the hyaluronic acid one. But if you don't like it, if you like that clean feeling, this one is really good. It's white tea purifying cleanser. So that's a staple. And then I love the Epicurean colostrum cream. It's gone almost, you guys. This is kind of an expensive little bottle. So this would be like a Christmas present or a treat or a birthday gift. But this is really good. It's colostrum by Epicurean Glow Cream. I love this under my makeup. And what else are my staples? Another staple of mine is any kind of like eye gel for under eyes. That's kind of my problem area, is under my eyes. So I keep an eye gel for eye problems, or like eye bags. But another thing that you can do for eye, if you don't want to buy the eye gels, you can do ice. So put like 2 teaspoons in your freezer, and you freeze them, and then you just put them under your eyes, and it should help. Or you can just take an ice cube and rub under your eyes and rub all over your face, and that will wake up your face too. So those are kind of like 2 tips. And then I love to keep my lips moisturized. So I love this Paula's Choice. Paula's Choice is a natural organic line, and this lip booster has hyaluronic acid and peptides in it. And I love this. It's almost gone too. It's Paula's Choice, and this was it's like $11 on Amazon. So this one's really good. And not to bring it back to food, but I do drink green tea every day. So I make a big like water jug of green tea. And I don't know if this has anything to do with good skin, but I have been doing this for quite a while. And I know green tea has a lot of properties in it. So just another thing that I wanted to share. Okay, so those are my staples. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's really not. When you do your skin, when you do your face twice a day, you have a morning routine and an evening routine. So it's not a lot. Okay, some of my boosters that I do when my skin I feel is looking dull is a Goop Glow by Goop. And this is like an overnight glow peel glycolic acid. And I love this. It does sting a little bit, so just beware. Yeah, so somebody asked, doesn't green tea have, and yes, thank you, antioxidant properties. Exactly. So I feel like it's like I want to say dark chocolate or green tea. They have a lot of antioxidants in it. So it has to be doing something. Anybody that knows me well knows that I drink a lot of green tea. What was the name of that peel? Okay, it's called Goop Glow by Goop Beauty. It's Gwyneth Paltrow's line. Goop Glow. And again, you guys, this is another kind of expensive treat. I think you get 3 of these for $100 or something. So it's kind of high. And so I rarely use this. I keep them for like special occasions. So that's that. Another thing that I love when I feel like my skin is needing a boost is Eminence oxygenating. It's a detoxifying microgreens like peel. I love this. It's all like it derives from greens, and it's easy. It's like a powder. Oh, here we go. I just scoop it in my hand with water, and that's it. And I just rub, and it really does oxygenate. It gives your skin oxygen. Is what I'm trying to say. So there's that. Another Goop product that I love is the Dark Spot Exfoliating Sleep Mask. And this is, again, if I feel like I'm getting like run down, or yeah, boosters, whoever that is. Who is that? Like, I don't know, from Facebook. They're like making little comments, but whatever. Yeah, so it's Goop Glow. It's Anti-pigmentation. So for good pigmentation, this is a good one. Dark spot exfoliating sleep mask. And what else? This is another serum that I like from Arcana, the Advanced A Serum. It has a lot of, which is supposed to be really good. Yeah. So those are my little boosters. You guys, I don't know if anybody has any questions so far on that, whoever's listening in, but I'm going to go into homemade, just a couple of homemade or natural products that somebody can use. That's in your kitchen. It's really easy. So number one, I already mentioned it, is coconut oil. Okay. I love this. You can buy it at Trader Joe's. I don't know. It's like $3. Coconut oil I use every day. I get up in the morning, I put it on my skin first thing, like I said. I wake up my skin with it, and then I take a hot cloth and I steam my face, and it's automatically moisturized. I also use it to take off my makeup sometimes. I'll have like a makeup like wipe, and then I'll put a little bit of coconut oil on there and take off my mascara, take off my makeup, and it's just extra moisturizer for the skin. I also use this on my body, head to toe, coconut oil. It's inexpensive, and it's just moisturizing. It's just awesome. I love it. I put it on my lips. I love this. Okay, so coconut oil. The next thing is, which I mentioned again, is the castor oil. You can look up the benefits for castor oil, but it's super moisturizing and it's good for hair growth. So the one I get is on Amazon, castor oil, certified organic. And it comes with a little, like, it looks like a makeup applicator. I mean, like a eyelash applicator. So if you'd like, you can put it on your eyelashes at night or put it on your eyebrows. I don't normally do that, but you can. And it's supposed to be good for hair growth and moisturizing the skin. I know a lot of people put this on their hair too. So it's just some ideas with castor oil. Again, inexpensive, all natural, really good to have in your little repertoire. Another thing that I love is honey, Manuka honey. I did this the other night because I hadn't done this mask in a while, and I posted it on my Instagram. I did a honey and an egg mask. So what you do is you take the honey, you break an egg in like a bowl, and you whip it up and you put it on your face for like 10-15 minutes. You let it sit there, and your face is tight and moisturized when you take that mask off. It's such a good little homemade mask that I discovered years ago. I haven't done this in a long time, but I knew this show was coming up, so I wanted to try it out. And it still is really good. I would do it every once in a while. Honey and egg, tighten and moisturize your skin. You can just do the honey too if you don't want to do the egg. Some people are kind of like, ew, egg, it's grossed out. But if you want, just do the honey. It's really good to tighten and moisturize. Another good thing is avocado. I don't have an avocado to show you guys, but you know what it looks like. Avocados are really good. Obviously, just get an avocado, slice it up, and put it on your skin. Let it sit there. And it's just another good homemade tip that I feel like I should share. I shared the ice. That's another good, really good tip. Anytime that you want to enliven your skin, just get piece of ice, put it under your eyes, all over your face. I used to do that every morning. I used to get a piece of ice and rub it all over my face. But then I found, which now I'll introduce some skincare tools that I have found over the years. Then I found a ice roller that I love. And so it's by the Skinny Confidential, and it's an ice roller. It's the Skinny Confidential. It's pink. And it literally depuffs my face. So before I hop in the shower, I put this in the freezer. I get out of the shower, I rub my face for whatever, I don't know, 5 minutes, whatever, however you have time for, and it depuffs my face. So it's a nice roller. It's cool and it feels really good. This is another thing that I literally just bought from the Skinny Confidential. It's called their pink balls. And it's supposed to like depuff the face, but also chisel the face and give it definition. I just got these because it was on the Cyber Monday sale after Thanksgiving. So I bought these. Again, these are kind of high priced, but these were on sale. So I thought I would try. And I've only had them for, I don't know, a couple days. So I can't really honestly tell you guys if it's doing anything, but it does feel really well or really good on the face. And I've also been doing it on my body prior to hopping in the shower. So like I'll like do my legs with these, and it's just honestly, you guys, skin is just like an organ, right? You just got to keep it up. It's just like exercising your body. You got to keep it up. You got to keep moving it and bringing in life to it. So that's why these tools I feel are really good. The next one that I have found that I really like is New Face. And it's a microcurrent. This again is a kind of on the expensive side. I bought this years ago, and I do this maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. And I probably should be doing it more because this is really good. It's a microcurrent by New Face. Okay, so you have to get the gel activator that they sell with it to put on your face first. Don't use this alone because it'll hurt. It's microcurrent, so it's stimulating your muscles underneath your face. So you have to place the gel on first, then you use the microcurrent. I see results when I use this, okay? I do. So if you guys want to invest in this, it is an investment, but it's long-term. New Face. And then last but not least, I bought this Omnilux red light face mask 2 years ago. This was an investment. And I honestly, you guys, out of everything, this I feel has given me the most results that I can visibly see and notice like a noticeable difference on fine lines and wrinkles. And I love it. It's a red light face mask. You can see the other side of it. So I'll show it to you guys. You place it on your skin. See the lights come on. And you keep it on your skin for 10 minutes. That's all that they recommend. And I've been doing that religiously for 10 minutes a day, every day for a good year and a half. Well, I bought it like, I would say a year and a half, 2 years ago. I'm not really good with time, but it's been a while. And so I think that out of everything has been a game changer for me. A couple things that I've seen on the internet that I don't know what you guys think about it, but I've been like, I don't know. I thought maybe I would try at some point. Again, like I said in the beginning, I'm trying to stay away from needles, Botox or filler. So I'm always kind of in lookout for whatever I hear about that can help with me not going that route. So there's these little things that I thought I would share that I did buy on Amazon. Again, not a high price point. They're called Tape Talks. So they played off of Botox, but it's called Tape Talks. And it's like little tapes that you're supposed to like lift your skin up at night and tape the areas, like maybe around your eyes or like this area. And it's supposed to help with fine lines and wrinkles. So that's another little thing that I have not tried yet, but I do have the the tapes. I don't know. It's like you do your nighttime routine and then you're like, do I really want to tape my face? Not really. I want to sleep like really comfortable and I don't want to have tape on my face, but we'll see. We'll see if that changes at any time soon. Other than that, let's see. There's a new product that I really want to invest in. It is a high price point. I haven't bought it yet. It's called P-Tox. Again, a play on Botox, P-Tox, and it's by SkinCeuticals. Um, SkinCeuticals is a really good line, which I have used their vitamin C and I love it. But I don't buy it a lot because of the price point. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, it's, skin. It's like I said, it's something that you have to be mindful of and you have to work on with it every day. Just like your body, just like your diet, just like everything. It's a lifestyle, you guys. It really is. It's a lifestyle and you have to just fall in love with it, to be honest. Like you have to be, and I know you guys are like, people are busy. I don't have kids. Um, and I know life can get busy. So, carve out some time for yourself. Maybe if it's not every day, it's once a week to start. And then, just kind of ease up into it 2 to 3 days a week where you have, a full, like, you can do a full skincare routine. Or, like I said, right now it's a good time to cuddle up and put a good skincare mask on. Do a homemade one with avocado and egg and honey or something like that. Enjoy a cup of tea. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys got a lot from this show. Um, and it was helpful. I am still going to try to get a skincare expert on the show. Um, because I'm not a skincare expert. I'm just sharing what I've done and what works for me. And I think it'd be cool to kind of bring on a skincare expert so you guys can ask questions and I can ask questions and we can learn more together. But I do have a hair expert that is in line to be on the show. So I'm excited about that. And in the meantime, connect with me on Instagram at JennaLobos and share your top 3 skincare products or something that you feel I should try for myself, since you guys know that my goals are not to be doing Botox or filler anytime soon. So share with me anything that you think that I should try or learn about. And yeah, I am so grateful for you guys. And until next time, love your body and love your life. Take care.